In the sprawling wilderness of the Australian Blue Mountains, where nature sings a symphony of freedom and the sun paints a daily masterpiece, lies a mystery cloaked in the shadows of the eucalyptus trees. As we venture into this tale of spectral gatherings and timeless waltzes, remember, not all who dance are alive, and not all who are alive truly dance. Hold on to your seats as we journey into the heart of the mountains and unravel the secrets of the abandoned cottage. Prepare yourself for a dance with the phantoms of the past.
Chapter 1. The Land Down Under. Good day, my name's Liam. I've spent the better part of my life working as a ranger in the Blue Mountains, a sprawling wilderness on the outskirts of Sydney, Australia. I've come to love the deep valleys, steep cliffs, eucalyptus forests, and stunning waterfalls that stretch as far as the eye can see. Every day, I woke up to the symphony of the wild, the kookaburras' laughter echoing through the valleys, the rustling of the wind through the eucalyptus trees, and the soft patter of wallabies hopping in the underbrush. But for all its daylight beauty, the Blue Mountains hid a different face under the cover of darkness. The dense bushland, bathed in eerie moonlight, whispered tales of mysteries unexplored and histories untold. An unsettling silence would descend upon the wilderness as the nocturnal creatures took reign, their eyes glowing like tiny specters in the dark. One such enigma that the Blue Mountains cradled was an old, abandoned cottage nestled in its heart. Chapter 2. The Abandoned Cottage. Located in a secluded part of the park, far from any popular trails, stood an old stone cottage. Its dilapidated walls whispered tales of a time long past, and its broken windows stared out like hollow eyes, an eerie echo of its once lively existence. Many rangers spoke in hushed voices about the strange occurrences surrounding the cottage, especially after sundown. Whispers of flickering lights in the deserted rooms, echoes of laughter and crying from its barren walls, and the unnerving sensation of being watched whenever one dared to venture too close. Being a skeptic and a self-proclaimed lover of thrill, these stories had always intrigued me more than scared me. However, it wasn't until one late shift that I truly understood the chilling reality of these tales. A situation had arisen that required me to patrol the secluded part of the park where the cottage resided, and as the last rays of the sun deserted the horizon, I found myself standing before the cottage, its foreboding silhouette dark against the twilight sky. Chapter 3. The Night of Revelations. As I approached the cottage under the faint light of my flashlight, an unexplainable chill ran down my spine. I could feel the history etched into the cracked stone walls and the rotting wooden door. Suddenly, my flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows on the once lived-in but now deserted space. I could hear the faint, inexplicable sound of music playing, a rustic tune that seemed to have sprung from the depths of the past. I paused, straining my ears. Was it my imagination, or was it really coming from the cottage? A curiosity, stronger than the growing fear, gripped me. I made my way to the crumbling entrance, the music growing louder, now accompanied by a cacophony of laughter and chatter. With a deep breath, I pushed the creaking door open and stepped inside. Chapter 4. The Spectral Gathering. As soon as I entered, a sight unfolded that was unlike anything I had ever seen or heard of. The decaying interior of the cottage had transformed into a lively scene straight out of the last century. Flickering candlelight bathed the room, illuminating the spectral figures engaged in what looked like a party. Dressed in outdated attire, they danced, laughed, and conversed with each other, oblivious to my presence. A spectral lady, dressed in a long, ruffled gown, turned towards me, her eyes locking onto mine. She smiled, a sad, longing smile that sent a shiver down my spine, and extended her hand, inviting me to join the dance. Chapter 5. A Dance with the Phantom. Hesitant yet fascinated, I accepted her invitation. As I took her cold, ethereal hand, a wave of sadness washed over me. Images flooded my mind, of the lady in happier times, the cottage filled with life and laughter, a sudden illness, a tragic death, and a love forever lost. It was as if I was experiencing her memories, her joys and her sorrow. I danced with her, my steps mirroring her graceful movements, until the music slowly faded away, and the spectral figures began to disappear one by one. When the dance ended, I was left alone in the dilapidated cottage once again, the echo of the music and laughter lingering in the silence. Chapter 6. A Tale Passed Down. From that day forward, I was no longer a skeptic. I realized the old cottage wasn't haunted by menacing spirits, but rather by echoes of a time long past, a snapshot of history forever imprinted in its stones. Word soon got out about my experience. Some dismissed it as a fanciful tale, while others listened with wide eyes, adding my story to the collection of ranger lore surrounding the mysterious cottage in the Blue Mountains. Whether they believe it or not, one thing was certain: I had danced with a phantom from the past and lived to tell the tale. Chapter 7. The Eternal Waltz. Night after night, I found myself drawn back to the cottage. As the sun would set, the lights would come on, the music would start to play, and the spectral party would begin anew. And there she would be, waiting for me, ready to waltz the night away. Now, each time I hear the kookaburras' laughter echoing through the valleys, I can't help but wonder if it's not just them, but also the spirits of the past, forever bound to the land they loved so dearly, carrying on with their eternal waltz in the heart of the Blue Mountains.
And there you have it, listeners. A dance with the past, a waltz with a phantom, right in the heart of Australia's Blue Mountains. Was it the echo of a forgotten time, or a spectral gathering reliving their joyous moments? What do you make of Liam's uncanny experience? I'm eager to hear your thoughts. Remember to leave your impressions, theories, and any similar experiences you've had in the comments below. Your interactions keep these stories alive and these mysteries intriguing. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell. There's a world full of tales waiting to be told, and you wouldn't want to miss the next one, right? Until next time, remember, no matter where we go, there's a story waiting to be told, and sometimes they come dancing from the past, waiting for us to join in.
If you like the story, then the Gondolier's Phantom is surely the right for you. You find it in our Tales playlist. Here is a description. Journey with us through the moonlit canals of Venice, where the past and present dance a spectral waltz, and the water whispers tales of love and loss. In this episode, we unravel the chilling story of a gondolier and his phantom passenger, a love story echoing through centuries, and a soul trapped in time, yearning for release. This is not just a haunted tale. It's a journey through time and a love story that transcends life itself. So, join us as we navigate the haunting beauty of Venice and meet the Gondolier's Phantom. Warning: this journey is not for the faint of heart.